It's a magical world where people's size is determined by their salary. One day, a woman arrived at a company for a job interview. She struggled to push open the company door, which was several times taller than her. When she finally entered, she saw a very tall staircase in the distance. She climbed with difficulty and saw a group of people reporting to a giant boss whose body was larger than them. The boss lowered his head to observe the new employee and took out a magnifying glass to look at the woman's resume. After reading it, he signaled his secretary to bring a cup and exchange it for the woman's resume. This meant the woman was accepted into the company. The boss extended his hand and flashed a friendly smile. The woman quickly shook his hand, and miraculously, she grew a little after shaking hands with him. The next day, the woman arrived at work and her boss assigned other employees to work with her. They were responsible for different tasks. However, the computer in front of her was too large, and the woman had to lie down on the keyboard to work hard. Her coworkers kept complaining that she was too slow and that she needed to type faster. When it was time to go home, her coworkers left the company, but the woman stayed in the office and continued working until she was the only one left. The next morning, when her colleague came to her desk, he was surprised to see that she had not only completed her task, but also exceeded it. The supervisor saw this and shook her hand, which caused her to grow slightly larger. During the meeting, the manager set performance targets, which made everyone look worried. But only the woman proactively reported that she had exceeded her targets, much to the manager's surprise. After the handshake, the woman grew slightly larger. She became even more motivated and even operated 3 computers simultaneously. This amazed her colleagues, and because of her high work efficiency, she earned recognition from her superiors. At the end of the month, when other colleagues were feeling down, the woman held a stack of papers much taller than anyone else and earned the appreciation of her superiors. In this way, the woman's body grew larger and her salary increased as well. But she didn't slack off because of this. She worked even harder every day. As she shook hands with different leaders, her body grew larger and larger until she was taller than all her colleagues. Now the woman had significant responsibilities, and her boss had decided to retire. Seeing the employees fear her, she felt helpless. At that moment, someone came up the stairs. It turned out to be a new employee applying for a job. The woman looked at the new employee, remembering her past, and suddenly smiled.